On this following day, something tragic happens to this mother. As you can see on her doorbell camera, she's in a rush. She's walking a little bit fast because she's late for work.
Chrissy was so new, and because she was more than an hour late, that was upsetting, which is why they say when she hurried out that front door, she left her phone behind.
Now, I don't know if she stops at this certain stop first, which I will tell you soon, or she goes to work and then stop at this certain stop. But moral of the story, when she left, she would never be seen again. She was gone for days.
It's the mom who was last seen rushing off to work.
Not that she would never be seen again. I don't even know why I said that. She will be seen again. Just wait.
It's not like a mother to leave her children behind either, two small children. What mother would do that? And then what's the next scenario? Then, she'd have to be abducted or someone took her.
A search happens for the mom. Everyone is checking all around her city to see if they see her, to see if they maybe see a body at this point, to see if they see her car, because everyone knows how her car looks. And literally for days and days and days, they got nothing until a little bit over a week. She was actually in plain sight the whole time. In a mall parking lot, they spotted her car, and they knew that this car had been here ever since she went missing because CCTV footage told it all.
Which was parked in a busy shopping mall parking lot, and nobody noticed. There, the car reportedly sat for 18 days.
Now, they only released certain CCTV footage to the public purposely. It wouldn't make sense for them to release days worth of CCTV footage of the car just sitting in the parking lot all day. But they came out and told the public, we found her car. When they searched the car, they noticed that she was in the car, but she was decaying. She was not alive. And at first, they told the public, oh, this is a self-unalivement.
Apparently, and yes, nobody saw her.
She committed this to herself. And people in the comments was like, what? I'm not buying that. Someone in a rush like that wouldn't be so quick to do this to themselves. People thought maybe something darker was going on behind the scene. Because at this point, we haven't got an autopsy yet. We was waiting for it. And then when we finally got the autopsy, it was said that she was intoxicated and she died on accident.
How was her car parked there for so long that nobody noticed it?
We have an update on the death of a San Antonio mom. The Bexar County medical examiner says Chrissy Powell's death was accidental. They listed her cause of death as hypothermia, complicating intoxication.
There is another lady at a mall parking lot. She gets out her car and she goes shopping, but she goes there for one reason, to buy her mom a purse. She wanted to give her mom a gift. Her mom actually gets this gift in the most horrific way ever, mind you. So, she's shopping, she's looking for a good purse for her mom, and she finds one. When she finds one, she leaves the mall. It's winter time, so it gets dark really early, like around 5, 6 o'clock. She's walking alone, but she's on the phone with her boyfriend. So her and her boyfriend chatting it up, and then all of a sudden her boyfriend hears something he will never forget. The girlfriend says, okay. But it wasn't just an okay. And she was not saying it to the boyfriend. It was actually, okay. It was like a frightened, okay. Like she was threatened. Like she was about to get robbed or something. So she's like, okay. Then the phone just hangs up. The boyfriend don't know what's going on. An investigator ended up going to the scene. And I don't know if the boyfriend went with them or the family, but I know that there was this investigator that went to the scene and seen her car in this parking lot. No other cars. Dark, and you can just see her red car. Walks up to the car just to see if he sees her in the car. And there's a lot of different things that he noticed. By the way, one of the roommates called that their friend was missing, and I guess that's how the search started at first.
Hi, I'm calling. My roommate, was supposed to be home like a couple hours ago.
How old is she?
22.
And the boyfriend was in question because they're like, why didn't he call 911? So first it was the roommate, and then they questioned the boyfriend. Now actually the boyfriend was cleared. What ended up happening when the man was approaching the car, because remember we was on this scene, the man was approaching the car. It's late at night, no one's in the parking lot. When he gets to the car, he noticed the person in the back seat of the car that she was going to bring to her mom. I said in the beginning of this video, not the beginning, but the beginning, that it was going to be horrific when she was going to get this purse, because she received the purse without her daughter giving it to her in her hand. Matter of fact, she would never see her daughter again, because this is what happens. As he's searching the car is a little bit junky, dirty, kids be in his car, so of course cars get like this sometimes. And as he's searching his car, looking all around it, he spots one last thing, and it will be very important for this case. A knife shaft. Something that you put the knife in and you know, close it in and just put it up. They ended up finding this 50-year-old man that was at the scene of her disappearance at that time. Not only that, he said he was watching a movie, but the movie wasn't even at the movie theaters, but the movie wasn't even playing the day that he said he watched it at the time of her abduction.
Just recently that said that he has tendencies towards violence towards women. How does a guy like this get out?
So he lied about that. Not only that, it was red stains in his car. It matched to Drew. The knife shaft matched his because the knife that they found fit so perfectly. And it came from the exact same shop. Matter of fact, they only made one kind of knife like that. He had this only handmade knife like this and it matched. Oh, he was caught and arrested and now is in jail for life because she's dead. He murdered Drew after he forcefully abducted her. The only thing that really trips me out about this video a lot is two reasons. One, he could have seen that she parked in this parking lot because, you know, they didn't park too far from each other. She got out the car. Nobody's in the car with her. Okay, so she's this girl that's going shopping alone. Okay, fine. Let's hope that when she comes back, it's late, nobody is around, and I could finally get this opportunity. We don't know how long he probably waited for an opportunity like this. There's probably so much girls that he stalked like this at a parking lot just to wait for that opportunity for her to be alone with no cars around.
The other day, I was followed in a parking lot, and it was definitely one of the most scariest moments that has ever happened to me, and there's been a lot of crazy that's happened to me. I was legit so shook that I ordered one of these.
Then there's two. He just watched her and stalked her the whole time she was in this mall just to make sure she's not meeting anyone, just to make sure that she's really alone. Left the mall at the same time as her and seen, oh, this is an opportunity.
See her enter the store, and shortly after Kelsey is seen in the video, then you also see this male who's right behind her that's wearing a white shirt. Where Kelsey goes in the store, a short time later, this male follows.
It was like watching a lion stalk its prey.
It was almost a sickening feeling for me because I knew his intentions were not good.
Once he noticed she was going to the checkout stand, then he walked out the door.
Dark-colored Chevrolet pickup parked near Kelsey's car.
Then, of course, there's three. Once he parked his car, he seen her going to her car alone. So it was just wrong place, wrong timing. And he took advantage of their timing. So now we got Jenna. Her disappearance though is a mystery and it's strange just because the way how it happened. She leaves her house and she vanished. As we know, when something start off like that, it's kind of hard to start. What I mean by that is you don't know what the happened. So you don't really know where to start from. Okay, the only thing that we can do at this point is just do a search. Where to search, we don't know. We just have to search. So this is the hard part. Because as we know, searches usually don't happen until 24 hours is up, and in some cases 48 hours is up. And as you guessed, over 24 hours happened and they started a search.
We got the records on all her Google chats, telephone logs, Facebook chats, because she would share her passwords with my son.
So what did you find?
Someone was pressuring Jenna, according to her Google chats, to be at the apartment that night.
Do you know who that person is? Can you tell by the Google chat?
You know, the family was searching at first, the friends were searching at first, and they found nothing, and the true search happened. And then the real investigation happened, and they found out a little clue. Wait. Before they found this clue, actually they found her car. It was in this parking lot. Okay, I know. What's up with all these girls missing or getting murdered or dying at parking lots? Like I said, this is a mystery. It was the car, but no her. But there were some strange things in this car. The seat was back. Like leaning back like that. The family was like, oh, no. She said was the seat up. Because, you know, girls, they most girls, not all girls, but a lot of them that I see, even my cousins, they drive with the seat up, close up to the steering wheel like this. That's how she drives. That's how the family says she drives like that. Why is the seat back like a man was driving it? Weird. But that was the only weird thing that they noticed. But then let's go back to the clue. Her phone pinged, and they found the location where her phone pinged, but it was a big problem. This location is a wooded area and it's filled with land. Big open area.
Last pinged in Fairburn, Georgia. It's heavily wooded in places, overgrown in places. If I was going to dump a body, it's precisely the location I would pick.
What does this mean? That they have to do some digging. Literally, and not only that, a lot of looking around for her.
Where Jenna's phone last pinged?
Right.
Her second phone or the primary phone?
This is her second phone.
So this is kind of the secret cell phone, we'll call it. If the battery dies on the phone, will it stop pinging?
Yes. And the tricky thing about phone pings is that you only get a ping when there's data going back and forth on the phone. We just got lucky in that somebody tried to call that phone that early in the morning. The area that her phone last pinged covers several hundred acres in this area.
Another little key information is that the car was found a little bit over an hour where her phone was pinged. This is a problem because think about it this way. Since her car is 30 miles away from her phone ping, that means whenever she got out the car, forcefully maybe, kidnapped maybe.
Now the question is, was Jenna with her car in Atlanta where the license tag was picked up? Was she here with her phone where it pinged, or was she neither?
Correct.
Or let's just say she walked. A 30-mile drive is an hour. A 30-mile walk is 9 hours. Why would she get out her car to walk 9 hours? It doesn't make sense. That's why I say this is a big problem. You can only think the worst from here. She was definitely kidnapped, abducted, something happened bad. The thing is, nobody could figure it out. They searched this area and searched this area and searched and found nothing. The only thing that they knew in this area is that she was in fact in this area, and if she wasn't, her phone was definitely in this area because of the ping.
We just got lucky in that somebody tried to call that phone that early in the morning.
So in Atlanta, Jenna is still missing. This was 4 years ago. Sometime during this year, it will make 5 years, and it's still just this complete mystery. I'll tell you this because I'm sure you would want to know. Before this all started, the brother actually didn't hear from his sister. He was calling her. It was like she was ghosting everybody, just MIA. Nobody didn't hear from her at all. He goes to her house worried. As he goes to her place, there was no signs of break-ins. He goes in, you know, he got a key, he could go in. Place looked messy. He did notice that and pointed that out. It's like, yeah, the place looked like somebody almost ran through it, but not on a robbery type level, if you know what I mean. It just looked a little bit off. And then you got the family bringing up the suitcase situation.
If somebody who was a stranger, they would just think that's a bag of garbage. But we right away realized that was Jenna's everyday toiletries, and she wouldn't have left without that.
Let's take a look really quick here at this bathroom bag. And so it was found right here?
Yes. Everything in there is exactly the way we found it.
Deodorant, makeup, just everyday toiletry items.
I say every time the house was staged, because of the room Jenna was staying in, she had a suitcase in there and the suitcase was gone to make it look like she had taken off.
So with all the clues that we now have, what do you think happened? We have the home situation, the suitcase situation, the phone ping situation, the car seat situation. I can't forget about this because what? And we have the fact that the phone ping was located in nothing but woods. I know that I said this, but think about it though. The phone being located in nothing but woods, that's scary as The reason is because if I kidnap someone and I take them in the middle of the woods, you can only expect the worst of the worst. Especially these kinds of woods. If you scream, no one can hear you. Not only that, it's very isolated. Yes, people can come in and out the woods, but for the most part, as we can see from the investigators, no one is there. And that's why I wish I had a time on when that phone pinged, because was it at nighttime? Was it during the day? Because we know if it's at nighttime, no one was definitely there. So with all that information, what do you think happened? And it sucks because when we got the ping, we couldn't get the exact pinpoint spot of the ping, just the area. So it could be deep in them woods. Do y'all think she's still alive? Do y'all think she faked all of this? Possibly. It happens.
But after more than 20 hours of searching for Chloe Stein and questioning as many people as they could, police concluded Stein's disappearance was all a lie.
On a woman believed to have been missing for about a week. Miami police now say that she faked her own abduction.
Or she's abducted, kidnapped, or maybe not even alive. Tell me, what do y'all think? I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Look, ladies, more ways to stay safe when you alone, just going about your day, just like how all of these girls did. Like, all of these girls was just going about their normal lives, and just look what happens. We got 3 completely different situations based around the same kind of type of theme, if that makes sense. But I do love y'all. Fellas, keep the girls safe. Girls, keep yourself safe by staying safe and preparing yourself and man, fellas, don't get set up by these girls, because they is setting you up these days out here. It's getting bad, actually. These robberies is no joke, especially if you look like you got a lot of money online. With that being said, I love y'all. Take care. Good night, because it's like 1 a.m. Bye. Oh, and I love y'all. And I love you. I love you. Take this hug. Take this damn hug.
If you really wanna fuck with me, bro, maybe you should come try and see.